Hey, what's up, guys? It's George, and I just completed the Tough Mudder today for my second time in my life. It was real cool because I completed it with my dad, who's actually 70 years old. And this is an almost 10-mile obstacle course race, just about 10 miles and 25 obstacles, and it's real cool to be able to do this with my 70-year-old father. He's a beast. I'm real proud of him. I'm going to get him on here, YouTube. You guys are going to like him. He'll be in for a treat. A lot of fun. And it was interesting because, right after the race, so many people just rushing to go in and getting their free beer, because at these events, a lot of times you get a free beer ticket, and then they're rushing, go and getting their free beer, and then they're getting all, and then there's all these fried food vendors around. People are just stuffing their face, eating all kind of fried food, drinking their alcohol, and this is supposed to be a healthy event. You're exercising. And then immediately you're going and drinking alcohol and eating fried food. And it's funny because a lot of these, triathlons and all the races and things that I've been at, it's funny that's the theme of it. That it's like, people, as soon as they just rush over to go, they can't wait to get their beer and their fatty foods and everything. And the reason why this is, it's not that they're bad people or anything like that, but obesity is an epidemic today. I mean, everybody's obese. In fact, being overweight is like normal nowadays. If you're slender, then that's, you're more of an outlier. That's how much of a problem it is, that it's more normal to be overweight nowadays. And at the event today, I met a nice young lady, and this girl, she's completed the Tough Mudder 52 times this year. She's completed the Tough Mudder 52 times this year, which is just mind-blowing. I couldn't believe it. And I was talking to her, and she had completed the Tough Mudder twice today. She was doing it when I was running next to her. She was doing it for the second time today. She's doing it 2 more times tomorrow. And she's also done Worlds this year, which is the Tough Mudder when you do the Tough Mudder for 24 hours straight. I mean, those people are nuts. Maybe someday I'll do that. I like crazy things, so who knows, maybe someday I'll do that. But this girl also was overweight. And she's done the Tough Mudder 52 times this year. And not that she's a bad person, good heart and everything like that. And not that, someone's a bad person if they're overweight. But this is the thing, guys. You can't outrun the fork. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. You can't out-exercise your diet. And I know this from coaching hundreds of people one-on-one. I've coached multiple people to lose over 100 pounds. I've heard it all, and I've seen the, miraculous results. And I've coached so many people who they work out all the time. They tell me, oh, George, I work out all the time. I work out twice a day. They work out more times in a day than I work out in a week, yet they're still overweight. And what that is that's their diet. That their weight loss is such a simple thing. I mean, really, it's mind-boggling how simple it is. If you're consuming more calories than you're burning, then you're gonna gain weight. If you're burning more calories than you're consuming, then you're gonna lose weight. And so if you're burning a ton of calories doing something like the Tough Mudder, all the time, these kind of working out all the time, but you're still overweight, then that means that you're eating more than you're able to burn off. That's why you're not able to lose weight. It's the diet. Take responsibility. Don't blame it on some ailment that your doctor told you or your family, your genetics, is that, whatever. I've heard it all. And I've seen it all. I've seen the results happen. And, you can get mad at me that, why are you picking on this girl? I'm not picking on her. Like, you're a good person. Instead of getting upset and triggered about this, see the important message in what I'm sharing here. Because, like I said, obesity is an epidemic today. And a lot of people want to lose weight. They want to feel comfortable in their own skin. And, and you absolutely deserve to. It's not rocket scientist to lose weight and to get a healthy, fit body. It comes down to diet. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. You can't outrun the fork. The fork is gonna beat you every time. You're here running along and the fork, it's gonna smoke you every single time. If you're overweight, or if you're struggling, you're not losing the weight that you want to, you've hit a plateau or whatever, it is the diet. It is that you're not burning more than you are consuming. So then you got to do a checkup. You got to take responsibility. Got to do a checkup from the neck up. And if you're really serious about losing weight, and you're serious about getting past a plateau that you've hit or whatever, then you need to get serious in tracking what you're eating until you can figure out, this is the fatty foods that I'm eating. I'm eating too much of this, and all of a sudden you'll find that, this one meal that you thought, but all of a sudden, it's loaded with fat that's packing on the extra calories, and that's why you can't lose the weight. And that's why I believe tracking, especially, if you're trying to lose weight in the beginning, is a great thing to help you to understand and help you to see the picture. That, hey, all right, you know what, I didn't realize, this meal, these snacks that I'm having there and there, it's putting on way more calories than my body is able to burn off. And especially, you do a healthy event like this, and then all of a sudden at the end of it, and you go and you stuff your face with all kinds of fried food and alcohol and things like that, and then you go and you eat a bunch of other stuff throughout the night, and then the next morning, you're hungover, so you go and you eat a bunch of fried food or whatever. I mean, how do you expect your body to be able to burn that off so quickly? So guys, take responsibility. Weight loss is a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing. People who told me that they've tried everything, that they can't, and sure enough, I'm able to help them lose weight very simply by just getting them back on track. Weight loss is such a simple thing, but the bottom line is that you can't outrun the fork. You can't out-exercise a bad diet, no matter how hard you try. If you're consuming all kinds of junk food and things like that, and fatty, rich, fried foods, all kind of different fat-rich foods, then it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to burn that off and to get to the weight that you want to be most comfortable at. All right, so hope you all having a great day. Till next time, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.